You I would. I want to play with you, man. We get awards where we get got the glory. I'm shooting my shot. Most times I be scoring. Do this for my city. I bring on the trophy. Feel like Freddie Mercury. We the champions. Here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bring home victory straight out the huddle. I'm at the plug introduced to my brothers. How y'all boys doing? Ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building. Taking it over. Feeling like I can't miss. Baby, it's all in the wrist. You really want to be the boss. It's expensive. Ain't the real champion. You never working now?
No, you know he doing unemployment.
Oh yeah. How much?
It's week 2 of the National Football League, and we'll see the Cowboys' second-year linebacker, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Cowboys and the Bengals. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very
the reason why they were getting paid 800 a week because of COVID.
Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game...
Oh, no. I gotta change it. Damn, hold up.
How's Madden?
Better than 22. It's more, it's a totally different game. Like you can't it's like basically like real life. You can't sit in the backfield too long because the defensive line gonna come sack you, and you cannot rush out the pocket. Well, you can, but you can't. No, you can't do it with no slow carries.
Oh, I respect that. So Tom Brady's not rushing out the pocket no
No,
more.
because they took escape artists out the game.
Thank God, because the escape artist was stupid.
Because a lot of people was complaining about it, and it was giving players extra boost, special people that's no, not like Mahomes. Like Mahomes ain't fast, you know what I'm saying? He's like an 82, and say the defensive line got like an 80-something speed or something like that, and he in that defensive line like almost tackling him, but he get a boost because he got that escape artist. So a lot of folks was complaining about that for people that got a lower speed that was getting bailed out with the escape artist. So.
I can't lie, bro. Mahomes is not fast at all. So whoever thought Mahomes was fast in Madden is ridiculous. That man was never a good escape artist. Because when that man got set, he got set.
Yeah, but I like the pass. I like the little passing system they got. I was telling Sterling, like, I like the little passing system they got.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see the Cowboys' second-year linebacker, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Cowboys and the Bengals, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas. Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today,
Hey, Corey, guess what game I downloaded today?
What game you download a bit?
No. Just guess.
Piranha.
Nope.
Rainbow.
I never deleted Rainbow.
Oh, is COD?
Nope, not COD.
So,
Outlast?
No, I don't get that whack ass game.
Is that the
oh,
shooting game?
Yeah, it's a shooting game.
shooting game.
Battlefield?
Yup. What number?
5.
5?
Yup.
Oh, Lord.
I ain't deleting it no more. I'm keeping it. I'm probably never re-downloading For Honor for real.
Dang.
But you better not after that rant.
No, I'm
You
not,
know, you
bro.
still in the
Because the
group chat?
Huh?
Majay really frustrated me, bro. Just the fact that they don't seem like they don't even care anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because Corey, remember when Yormagender came out? There was a new map.
Yes.
Remember when?
two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Pulls it in at the 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Dak Prescott and Dallas taking the field for their first possession. Dak now in his 7th season in charge of the Cowboys. Two-time Pro Bowler.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
Yeah, he always say you booty, you suck.
Because I haven't played the game in how long? And things adjusted, and I just never adjusted to the terms. But nah, it's just the time and effort they used to do to the game, bro. It's just gone to me. Like the raging's not as fun as it used to be. The toxicity isn't as good to me. It's not toxic to me anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Just everything about For Honor is just not there anymore.
It's sad to see, ain't it?
It is. Like I don't see that game lasting any longer than it is now.
Yeah. You used to play that all day.
Man, bro, we used to be up all night playing that Black Ops. And we used to stay up like all night playing that shit. We both didn't have to wait. Like you didn't have school. Like when we didn't have school, but we were up all night just trying to get better. Like learning counters for people, learning what we can do, what we can't do.
Prescott looks to throw right away. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. Gets past one man, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 21 carries, 93 yards, and a score.
That's a good start to the season. They got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game. Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started, and they expect that to get tuned up and get better as the season moves on.
On second down, Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
Another completion right there. And again, Charles, good time in the pocket. That offensive line on this opening drive been really solid.
They've been more than solid. They've really tamped down the pass rush and kept him safe in the pocket, able to look around, find his target, and deliver. He's got to make sure he tells the offensive line and all of it. Thanks, fellas. Let's keep it going.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
His pass caught at the 4. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Prescott on 3rd and goal.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
I know we saw the pass and the completion and obviously the resulting loss of yardage. To me, that play broke down with the blocking on it. Because if you're going to try and swing it that far outside, that blocking's got to hold up to give your guy a chance.
And the defense, they weren't fooled at all.
No, not at all. They were really aggressive on that one.
And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possession for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
Cincinnati's offense takes the field and leading the way for the reigning AFC champs. His last season's comeback player of the year, a man who needs no introduction, Joe Burrow.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
A running play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
Wow.
Gets there this time for the sack.
Oh, I forgot. Damn. And he came. He came out the edge. Hey.
Off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Hey.
Burrow looking to pass.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tough rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Got him. Got him. No. Come on.
That was the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Hi.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow.
Come on. Ain't no way, bro. I'm tired of this shit. Bro, I can't.
Somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off.
Like, by the time I throw the ball, bro. No.
A first down carry by Allen. And he'll
Dang,
take this
man.
ahead for about 4.
I can't get the ball out in time. Not the fucking.
Coming up, 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the 27, Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Dalton Schultz really built on his 2020 when he seized the Cowboys' starting job in 2021. 78 catches, were 3rd in the league for tight ends. He's locked himself in as one of the Cowboys' main pieces on offense. They'll go to him every chance they get when he makes first down catches like that.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle.
Dang.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Prescott to throw it. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great play there. His first touchdown. And the Cowboys are in for 6. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. From the 6. Now a hit.
What? Come on!
Picked up by the Cowboys, and they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle.
I can't, but okay, but I can't try to hit stick, nothing like that. But a CP, you can hit stick.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd down at 5. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Week 2 underway around the NFL, and a reminder that later tonight it'll be Chicago and Green Bay in the Packers home opener, the 101st season of that great rivalry. They had the 100th anniversary last year. And then tomorrow night a treat, a Monday night doubleheader, Tennessee and Buffalo, 7:15 Eastern, and then Minnesota and Philly kicking off a little over an hour later. Here we go. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line.
Yeah.
The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Intercepted.
Wow.
By Trayvon Diggs. The 30.
Yeah, I'm done with the CPU, bro. The C, how? He was wide, bro.
Defense has a touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
He lost it.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Here we go. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The Bengals going to take over late in this 1st half.
Come on here. Hey, it's over. It's over. I'm going to take this the other day.
This one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And the route is on here in this 1st half. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception. navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Takes it at the 7. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. He's had a pretty miserable first half. The pick 6 a moment ago, the second one he's thrown. And we're not to halftime yet.
They gotta go.
After the pick 6, here's Burrow again.
This pass complete to Higgins. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be second down. Now it's Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
11 empty.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where it was the visiting Dolphins who come away victorious on the road. Chase Edmonds, a touchdown run in the victory. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they've got the lead in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Van Jefferson, a touchdown reception. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie, see what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they were winners in their ball game as they were able to handle the visiting New York Jets. Nick Chubb, over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run. Time now for a check of the next gen stats.
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. He will return this from deep in the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And now we're going to get a stoppage. Remember, the Cowboys shaken up. The Bengals drive about to get going. But CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's trying to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
The pass to Boyd, and he brings it in on the crossing route.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field.
Hold it!
So let's see about the call.
Bruh.
Jonah Williams,
Okay.
former first-round pick, the guilty party.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. After the penalty, it's Mixon. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Again, it's Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long.
Got him. Come on,
Come on, picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart.
I give everybody doing acting sorry today.
The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
First down, Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
But okay, but I can't hit, man. Okay, man. Okay.
A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. The partner is still in the third quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the third quarter.
What I need? And where everybody else in the middle.
The process.
The end result, 21 yards.
Down the field.
From the red zone now, Prescott. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys extend their lead yet again. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he loses the football.
Come on,
second time.
Oh, I can lose the football, bro.
The Bengals drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception. So we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Burrow. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter. Back now in Arlington. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On the delay, it's Mixon. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Burrow will throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side, and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. You just kind of feel for the defense right now. This deficit, they have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. They're like, oh my gosh, we got to fix